The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, this is Seewing Yee. Sorry for this short pause. All right, so I'm trying to maneuver in my screen here. All right, so what I'm going to talk about is the top 10 reasons to invest in Buffalo, New York. Okay, so hopefully this recording is done correctly. I have run into some technical issues, but let's go with what we got. So, as you're well aware of, in my opinion, Buffalo, New York investment opportunities, in terms of ever since we've been doing this here at Yee Real Estate Network since 2004. I've never seen any real estate market is as interesting as we have seen here in Buffalo, New York. So without further ado, I just want to say that this is a very, very attractive, very desirable market, and the people they are aware of what's going on here in Buffalo. They are really pulling the trigger, and my our investors are no different or no exception. They are really truly see the value of buying here in this particular small sub market. But I just wanted to let you know that this particular inventory list coming out of our Buffalo turnkey provider, uh, this list came out, uh, this gold mine inventory listing on this spreadsheet came out like 10 days ago. So a lot of things have changed, uh, obviously. So there are two categories, as you can see here. We have the Buffalo, New York properties here in the first category, then the neighbor Niagara Falls next door property availability as well. So a lot of these properties, the most important thing you need to see is the status, right? Ready means they're ready to be purchased. They're ready to go. Future means these properties are in various stages of rehab, and uh, typically within a few weeks they will be ready. So it's a cycle. It's a keep on going. So and then we see a lot of contracts, right? When you see contract, obviously they are under contract already. So yeah. So even though uh, there are a lot of properties here listing here, so a lot of these ready properties is already gone. We are pretty much 10, like I said, 10 days the from the date that this inventory uh, was available. So we have to assume that even though there are a total of around 70 ready properties around 10 to 14 days ago, most of these properties has already been sold to investors from all over the world, from all over the US, are pouncing into this little small market. So I'm going to ask you to divert your attention to go over the future properties, right? So in Buffalo, New York, the future property, which is not that many, right? So uh, some of the future properties are will be under contract very very soon, and some investors even though they realize the future properties are 2 3 weeks away or slightly longer, they still put in a $1,000 deposit to reserve the unit. So first come first serve. That's the bottom line. So in this particular inventory, Niagara Falls have more opportunities, more future properties as well. So I suggest you pick, the best locations or the higher price points. When I mean higher price point, like $60,000 to $70,000, if you consider that higher priced. Uh, so the most attractive portfolio inventory on this sheet are the like I said, oh, are the higher priced ones like 60, 70, 80K. They are slightly better neighborhoods. But they are good properties. Okay, they are handpicked by our Buffalo turnkey provider and Mr. Keith Kanazi, the owner of this family-owned business that's been doing business in the Buffalo region for the past several decades. I don't know how long, but all their lives basically. It's a family-owned business, so that's another reason why their credibility is beyond question. So yeah, so I've yeah, so you have this spreadsheet available. So we just go ahead and identify which property you want. A lot of these duplexes are like, $50,000, $60,000, double-digit return cap rates, the highest cash flow returns in the country. So that's pretty obvious. In Niagara Falls, there are, look at some of this. Hold on 1 second here. DBI means duplex, okay, both sides. SGL means single family homes. So again, all these numbers are clearly indicated. So you can do your own research and due diligence, but suffice to say, Buffalo have to, on a historical basis, in my opinion, and I've been doing this for a very, very long time, has the highest cap rates, highest cash on cash returns, highest total ROI, highest rent to value ratio, all those important numerical benchmark that we come to know and learn. So I don't need to convince you any further, other than this market is growing, is selling very, very quick. So I would give it like 6 to 9 more months before all these good deals are gone. All right. So that's all I have to say on this spreadsheet. The bottom line is, to recap the spreadsheet, is a lot of these ready properties, they get sold very quickly. Some for my investment group, very small portion, but the rest, the Buffalo turnkey provider, they have such a reputation in their market for so many years. They have a lot of repeat investors that continue to buy. The investors come from throughout the U.S. The investors just like us, just like our group here in Silicon Valley, but more so throughout the U.S. and overseas, Canada and China and Australia, Israel, uh, New Zealand, UK, all over the world. They they understand the value of this particular market. So these properties get sold very, very quickly. So you need to get loan pre-approval if you do financing. But they prefer, the Buffalo Turkey provider, our partner, prefer all cash purchases, which are all cash, or your self-directed IRAs, all cash. Either way, okay. So that's the bottom line. So let me see what else I have to say. The other thing I want to show to you is what am I want to show to you? Uh, I want to show you, oh, I want to show you I identified 3 properties from this inventory worksheet. These are future properties. They are really good, obviously. So this 3 properties is available right now for a few more days before somebody else buys them quickly. So this is a single family home right here, $43,500. It's an all cash purchase. List price is $43,500. The rent is $725, all pre-leased. This property is going through a rehab. Should be available within a couple of weeks, but you can purchase it now. Reserve the unit. Rental price ratio is 1.7, which is amazing, right? The benchmark is 1%. Capitalization rate is 8%, which is good. And monthly net cash flow is $306. So almost a double-digit return. The next highlight property we want to show you are this particular duplex here in Buffalo. This particular address is 77,500. There is a list price, and the monthly rent is $1,400. Once again, 1.8% rent to value ratio, which is totally amazing. Capitalization rate 14.5%. Cash on cash return is 33%. With financing with 25% down payment, and monthly net cash flow is $612. Again, extremely attractive. Nowhere else in the country you're getting this kind of numbers. Okay, that's very, very obvious. And the third and final property I want to highlight on this particular presentation is this another duplex in Buffalo. Here's the address, and the list price is 87,500, and the monthly rent is 1250. Rent to value ratio is 1.4%. Capitalization rate is 11.3%. If you do financing, 25% down payment is 22% cash on cash return, and monthly net cash flow is $462. So and all these properties are very high quality, even though they are built 1920s, 1930s. But if you have a good rehab, which our team, our partner does, a very thorough rehab. It's all about everything being turnkey, electrical system, the foundations, everything. Yeah, the is all updated, and it'll last a long time. And so it's a good short term and long term play, obviously. So let me see what else I have to say. So you can click on this inside the performa for more details if you want. Okay, I put together the detailed analysis for your uh, research and due diligence on each of the three properties. I don't want to go through the top 10 reasons to invest in Buffalo market. It's very, very, you see the summary, all the 10 reasons, and so which is great, right? And then there's a video here shows about the fast moving market, the multiple offers, bidding wars all over Buffalo. Prices are rising, cash flow is really great right now. So it's all about, for those of you who are extremely motivated and are serious, then the first step is talk to me. Then do a loan pre-approval through Richard Avani. Uh, his contact information is right here. He's the only loan agent in the entire country who's willing to do small investment loans, 40, 50Ks. All right. Do not even bother to go to any loan agent out there because they would not be able to do the loan for you. There's only one person that I know of that can do loans here in Buffalo on these small loans, and he is Richard Advani, which I've been working with for years and years and years. He has done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of investment loans for our network investors. For those of you that want to do a self-directed IRA, I know 25% of our investors over the years have purchased with their self-directed IRA. And for you to go to that route, you can contact Mr. Brian Davis. All right. So other than that, that's pretty much I have to say. The recap is Buffalo is in my opinion, is the best investment market today. Not only today in our history, and we've been doing this since 2004, right? So I have never seen a market which is so at the bottom of the business cycle right now, Buffalo, and things are moving very fast. Prices are rising, and this kind of great attractive numbers is not going to last forever. I could only say the window is only about 6 to 9 months from today, right? So for those of you who see the value and understand the this market, if you qualify and financially and emotionally, then you know the next steps, right? Okay, thank you so much. This is Seewing Yee from the Ulysses Network. Enjoy the rest of this presentation and the newsletter, and look forward to working with you guys to accelerate your realistic and financial freedom retirement goals. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.